So many Irish artists in the last few months have been tackling modernity, capitalism, and politics, and it can be quite hard to keep up. But I am determined to not let this new Junior Brother record pass you by. The End is the third album from County Kerry-born Ronan Keeley, aka Junior Brother. And what an album it is, using folklore as a springboard to close scrutiny of the spread of fringe political ideas in Ireland, and exploring these themes through the means of psychedelic folk punk that is, throughout this winding, labyrinthine 49-minute runtime, nothing short of dizzying. No, really, these songs take sharp turns as they move from one hallucinatory arrangement to another, sweeping you along lest you be left behind in the dust. But for what it's worth, you want to be swept along. Inspired by fairies, their forts, and the unearthly music they play to trick passers-by, The End is built around some spectacularly modern arrangements of traditional instruments that imagine what these otherworldly concerts might sound like. This aesthetic inspiration is also impressed upon the central concern of the record, as Junior Brother links images of being lured into a fairy fort and emerging utterly changed to modern phenomena, like the all-too-easy spread of misinformation and disinformation and the rise of thinly veiled bigotry as a political motivation. It never gets entirely depressing though, as the wonder of these cacophonous instrumentals and Junior Brother's singular voice whisk you away. Look no further than the opening track, Welcome to My Mountain. It's full of whistles, accordion, and bowron, all of which are snarling and menacing as the narrator follows God down into the bottom of a hill. And they emerge totally unimpressed with life, lost, as they say, in the grinder. Disillusionment with day-to-day life as a radicalizing force haunts the album throughout, on tracks like Weekend, Small Violence, and Today My Uncle Told Me. Small Violence is particularly woozy and sinister and is the clearest melding of ancient and modern on this record, while Today My Uncle Told Me sees Junior Brother mourning the closeness to home and general mundanity of prejudice. Similar funerary tones can be found on the closing track, New Road, but here the narrator is lamenting the paving over of the landscape by modern infrastructure. And oddly enough for this album, it is a beautiful track full of birdsong and electric organ and plaintive uilleann pipes, for which I am always a sucker. Now don't get it twisted, these tracks aren't devoid of nuance or empathy, and Junior Brother is far too brilliant a lyricist to let these themes, which by now are reasonably well trodden, feel trite. On Deep Cut Plague Metal, he takes on the persona of someone despairing and threatened by latent violence in their community, but who is spared that violence because of sporting prowess. And the characterization of agony and guilt in Junior Brother's voice here paints this magnificent portrait of someone who is just skirting by. And when all comes to all, many of the narrators on The End, the good, the bad, and the easily led, are all doing just that. Skirting by. You might be inclined to write this record off on first listen as too weird, but there's a really profound artistic exploration to be discovered here, created by one of Ireland's best and brightest. So let's give Junior Brother the flowers he deserves. This is an exceptional work of art.
Toward a heavy lake.